Good morning, good afternoon and good evening to all my students and my viewers. This is the channel Unconventional Learning and my name is JAC. I make videos which are focused more on the JAC Board 2021 preparation. So today is one of the most important videos because it was a much awaited thing that the model paper for English Core was not out, but now it has been finally released, and today this video will talk each and everything about that model paper. Okay, so beginning with the question paper, you can see it also on the screen so that you don't have any problem. We had two passages first, okay? So we have the first passage, section A, is all about two passages. As an unseen passage. Now, while I am discussing the model paper, I'll keep comparing it with the exam target model paper, which I also released a few months back. Okay, so there are two unseen passages. Now, first unseen passage is all about objective. Okay, the first unseen passage is completely objective. A passage is given and then you have to choose the correct option. There are 5 questions which are given. Now again, the trick of getting or scoring full marks is that first you read all the options. Yes, I know I told you all that you need to understand the subjective part as well, but while you're answering the question, सबसे पहले आप जो objective है, as in not objective, जो questions है वो पढ़ लीजिए. After you read the questions, you'll get a very haywire kind of a glimpse मिलेगा कि किस बारे में बात हो रही है, लेकिन complete समझ में नहीं आएगा. Then you go back to your passage and read the passage. Now while you are reading the passage, और अगर आपको एक या दो क्वेश्चन भी याद रहता है तो आप उसका आंसर तुरंत स्ट्राइक करेगा आपको और आप मार्क कर सकते हैं. So very easy, 1 mark each. There are 5 questions of this unseen passage. Okay, then there are another 5 fill in the blanks which are again based on this first unseen passage. So it's too easy and ऐसा possible ही नहीं है कि आपको marks नहीं आए, because question and answer जिसको आप अपने से लिखना है उसमें भले आपका गलती हो सकता है, या MCQs जो पढ़ के आना है घर से उसमें गलती हो सकता है, लेकिन ये आपको एक पैसेज दिया हुआ है एंड उसी में से क्वेश्चंस आएगा. तो प्लीज़ इस पैसेज को समझिए, but first read the questions, both MCQ and fill in the blanks, and then go back to the passage to find the answers. Okay, this is done. Second, again there is read the passage and answer the question from 11 to 15, 2 marks each. So there are 5 questions now. ये सेम उसी तरीके से है जो आपका प्रीवियस ईयर्स बोर्ड पेपर में आते आया है. तो आप इस चीज़ के लिए जो सेकंड क्वेश्चन है हमारा मॉडल पेपर में, उसके लिए सेक्शन ए का जो सेकंड क्वेश्चन है उसके लिए आप जो पास्ट ईयर्स 10 ईयर्स unseen passage है उसको आप बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं, because this is exactly the same. There they used to ask 6 questions, here they are asking only 5 questions. So what you have to do, first read the questions. Read the questions. क्या question है? Who was Dexter? When and where was he appointed? Why were the German soldiers helpless? Why did Dexter announce the surrender? What was the advantage of the surrender? अब obvious सा बात है, तुमको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. Fine, understood. अब तुम पैसेज में जाओ. डेक्स्टर वॉज अ मिलिट्री जनरल इन हिटलर्स आर्मी. सो जो पहला क्वेश्चन का आंसर है हु वॉज डेक्स्टर, इसका आंसर फर्स्ट लाइन में. अगर तुम पूरा पैसेज पढ़ोगे तब तुम क्वेश्चन पढ़ोगे, फिर वापस पैसेज जाना पड़ेगा. तो एक काइंड ऑफ एक डबल मेहनत है. डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन पढ़ के पैसेज जाना, यू विल गेट योर आंसर्स वेरी इजीली, एंड दैट इज समथिंग विच विल हेल्प यू सेव योर टाइम एंड गेट मोर मार्क्स एज वेल. ओके, सो सेक्शन ए में 2 क्वेश्चंस है, दोनों अनसीन पैसेज है. पहला अनसीन पैसेज इज ऑब्जेक्टिव, दूसरा अनसीन पैसेज इज कंप्लीटली सब्जेक्टिव जहां आपको 2 मार्क्स का लिखना है. मैक्सिमम 1 to 2 to 3 लाइन्स डिपेंडिंग ऑन किस टाइप का क्वेश्चन है. नाउ कमिंग टू सेक्शन बी. ओके, नाउ students, if I would just like to bring your attention to this point that जो 2 मॉडल टेस्ट पेपर है एग्जाम टारगेट में, उसमें एक में जो सेकंड मॉडल टेस्ट पेपर है एग्जाम टारगेट में, उसमें हम अनसीन पैसेज का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस भी दिए हैं, तो आप उसको प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं फॉर योर कन्वीनियंस. एंड जो दोनों मॉडल टेस्ट पेपर के अनसीन पैसेज है उसमें सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस है, तो आप उसको भी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं फॉर योर क्लियर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. ओके, Now, section B is all about advanced writing skills. Now, जिनको format में दिक्कत है या इस बात में दिक्कत हो रहा है, मैम लेटर कैसे लिखें, मैम नोटिस कैसे लिखें, मैम ये कैसे लिखें, so the day one lecture, with the link is there in the description box, the day one lecture of the day, the 5-day series, that in that I already explained कि आपको कैसे क्या करना है. आपको तब भी डाउट है, तब भी प्रॉब्लम है, वो वीडियो प्लीज एक बार देख लीजिए. एंड आफ्टर दैट ऑल्सो इफ यू हैविंग डाउट्स, again another link is also mentioned in the description box which talks about the format of the writing skills. तो आप वो वीडियो जाके देख सकते हो, उसमें सारा फॉर्मेट आपके स्क्रीन पे आपको दिख जाएगा. Alright, now coming to the writing skills. Now first question which we have is of 4 marks, and that is a notice. Now if you see the model test paper of exam target, I have also given a notice which is of 4 marks. Okay, so यहाँ पर भी 2 notice दिया हुआ है और करके. Similarly I gave the same thing in your exam as well, in the first internal examination of Korean City College, or in the model paper also I've given in form of or. There are 2 notice, any one you can write, okay, which is convenient for you. Second question जो 17th number question है section B का, तुम देखो. Write a report on the importance of trees. Now this is of 5 marks. Again in your model test paper which was released by exam target, as I released it, इसमें भी आपका जो रिपोर्ट है वो 5 मार्क्स का है. सो समवेयर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सेम है मार्क्स का, जो अच्छी बात है. Then this is also or. There are 2 reports mentioned, तो आपको कोई एक लिखना है. 18th number question, write a letter to the editor of प्रभात खबर about the rash and reckless driving, okay, of teenagers. So ये editor को है. और अगेन दोनों जो लेटर आया है वो एडिटर के लिए ही आया है, तो काइंड ऑफ प्रिंसिपल ये ऑफिशियल लेटर यहाँ पर कुछ मेंशन नहीं है. तो अभी हम लोग उस चीज को अभी साइड रखते हैं. जो पोर्शन उसमें चूज कैसे करेंगे, प्लीज सी द टॉपिक. जो भी टॉपिक में आपको ज्यादा कन्वीनियंस हो रहा है लिखने में, जिसमें आपको ज्यादा समझ में आ रहा है, प्लीज चूज दैट टॉपिक, ओके, एंड राइट द रिपोर्ट, नोटिस और लेटर, व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू, और आर्टिकल फॉर दैट मैटर. Now another question is there, write an article on price hike in about 125 words, or write an article on your favorite political leader. So ये बस एक डिफरेंस हुआ है कि जो हम आर्टिकल दिए थे अपने मॉडल पेपर में एग्जाम टारगेट के, उसका नंबर 4 रखे थे, 4 मार्क्स का था. बट जो हमारा JAC मॉडल पेपर निकाला है उसका मार्क्स 5 है. So only one thing is of 4 marks, that is notice. The rest 3, that is report, letter and article, all 3 are of 5 marks. If you want to practice, you can go to previous year's boards paper, or you also can go through the book exam target, which is available now in the stores, which I have heard. Please go and check and let me know whether it's available or not. Mention in the comment section कि book आपको मिल रहा है या book आपको नहीं मिल रहा है. Please let me know, okay? Now this was all about section B. So section A was all about unseen passage, section B was all about writing skills. Now writing skills में कोई objective नहीं है, आपको लिखने आना ही पड़ेगा. You need to know the format of all the writing skills, whatever portion. Now we come to section C. Now in the section C we have completely objective questions of flamenco prose, flamenco poems and Vistas, okay. Now जिनको विस्तास में भी डिफिकल्टी हो रही थी, you can go and check the video which was uploaded yesterday. You can just go and take a look कि उसमें क्या क्या कैसे पढ़ सकते हैं जिसमें मार्क्स ज़्यादा अच्छा है. Now C, section C, when it begins, it's also on the screen. There is a small passage given जिस पे question number 20, 21, 22 and 23. These 4 questions are asked on the basis of that extract, okay. So name the poem again. What is the poem? It is My Mother at 66. Who composed the given poem? Writer कौन है? Kamla Das. So these are the basic questions जो आपको याद रखना है. Name of the author. Okay, you need to be concerned about that. Where were the poet driving to? So where was the poet driving to? Sorry, and so on. Then the questions are discussed. Then the 24th number question. Think of beauty is joy forever. Its loveliness increases, decreases, remains constant, or none of these. So these are the types of question which will be asked, and from every chapter you have a question. Elementary school से एक question है, दो question है. Think of beauty से 2 है. Sahib Lost Spring से 1 2 है. Then you have from the last lesson से है, Deep Water से है, Indigo से है, We Too Are Human Beings से है, Tiger King से है, Journey to the End of the Earth से है. So all continuously till 44. Okay, till 44 your completely objective questions are discussed. If you turn to your second model test paper in the exam target, which is I think page number 55, you can see in page number 62, which is the second model test paper, the section C part. Here also in section C you have the exact same thing. Read the following extract and answer the question. Now in section C, if you compare it with the model paper, the second model paper which is there in your exam target, you will find that most of the questions are similar. It is already there in that book, so you can practice and just take a look. Okay, so there are around 44 questions which are there, and from every chapter you have almost 1 or 2 questions, so there's no problem. Then we have fill in the blanks. So there are 5 fill in the blanks from the entire 3 things, that is flamingo prose, flamingo poems and Vistas. And the options are also given on the top as it given in the first internal examination. So you can just take a look and you can see it on the screen. You can match your answers according to yourself and there you'll do it. The very short answer questions, again we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions and ये पांचों आपको attempt करना है. वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर जो 2 मार्क्स का है, जिसमें आप उसको उसमें कोई भी ऑप्शन नहीं दिया है, आपको पांचों अटेम्प्ट करना है, बिकॉज उस पांचों में कंपलसरी मार्क्स है. पहला क्वेश्चन है व्हाट वर द थिंग्स ऑन द वॉल ऑफ द क्लासरूम. तो क्लासरूम में जो एलिमेंट्री स्कूल क्लासरूम इन इस्लाम है, उसमें वॉल में क्या क्या था. शेक्सपियर रिलेटेड थिंग्स वर देयर, अ लॉट ऑफ अदर थिंग्स वर देयर. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन, हाउ इज अ थिंग ऑफ ब्यूटी जॉय फॉर एवर. तो ये क्वेश्चन भी आपका एग्जाम टारगेट बुक में डिस्कस्ड है. I'll show you the page number so that you don't have any. Page number 63, it's there on the screen. How is a thing of beauty joy forever? Exact same question is asked in your model paper also. So you can see the questions are matching, which is such a good thing. The first question, which is what were the things on the wall of the classroom, that answer is also mentioned on the screen. Question number 4, you have again 2 marks. How does the poet Pablo Neruda describe the classroom walls in the poem an elementary school classroom in Islam? The question is what were things on the wall of the classroom. The poet says classroom walls smell like sour cream. There is a sense of Shakespeare all over, which is wicked in poet's eyes. There are pictures of big church, Tyrolese valley having bell-shaped flowers. So you can see in model 1 और model 2 जो 2 model paper exam target book में हम निकाले हैं, उसमें से मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस हैव मैच्ड. आई मीन जो तुम्हारा जैक मॉडल पेपर निकाला है उसमें मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस जो है इस मॉडल पेपर में ऑलरेडी मेंशन है, चाहे वो 1 में हो या 2 में हो. पैटर्न भी बहुत हद तक सिमिलर है. सो आई होप इट मैचेस इन योर बोर्ड एग्जाम एज वेल सो दैट यू स्कोर वेल. Now third question, you see, why has mother been compared to late winter's moon? Okay, the chapter which you can, I'll show you the page number so that you don't have any problem. Just hold on for a second. To the late winter's moon, the question's answer is in page number 24. The question number 4, you can see on the screen, the mother has been compared to late winter's moon. Why? The mother has been compared to late winter's moon because of the season of winter. The winter season stands for death and lifelessness, and old age being synonymous to these qualities is often compared with winter season, and therefore a person in old age looks as pale as late winter's moon. Okay, so the question's answer I'm also giving you line by line, side by side, so that you have no problem. Now MCQs, question and answer, I did not discuss because that is something I want you all to solve on your own, and if you want me to make a video on it, you can just mention in the comment section so that I'll make a video discussing the objective part as well. I'm only discussing the subjective in this model paper. Fourth question, question number 53 on the screen. Why had M. Hamill put on his special dress? M. Hamill had put on his special dress during the last day of the school, on the last day of the school, because then see, the teacher was wearing a beautiful green coat, frilled shirt, little black silk cap, all embroidered, which he never wore except inspection days and prize days, because it was his last French class, and an order was coming from Berlin that the French language was being replaced by German. Okay, so this is the answer which you will give. Now the fifth question, who were Sophie and Jancy? Now again, this question, now see, who is Sophie? Question number 2, page number 21. Sophie is a young teenage girl who remains in her own fantasy world, staying far away from reality. She keeps daydreaming about Irish footballer Danny Casey and considers all her imagination to be reality. Okay, the short answer type questions, which are 40 words, 4 into 4, it is 4 questions and 4 marks each. Now here you have a lot of options. Okay, first you have, what does the student on ICE program aim to do? Okay, now in from every question, from every chapter, 2 questions are being asked, so you can answer anything. Students on the ICE program, जो था उसका मकसद क्या था, और what was Gondwana, what happened to it. Now, what was Gondwana, what happened to it? I think it's there in your model paper. You see page number 49, it's there. What do you understand by Gondwana? So you have, what do you understand by Gondwana, and what was that special program? To the page 36, and there you have this question number 3. What was the aim of the program Students on ICE? And it is the same question which is asked in your board's paper. So you will find almost all the questions, 90% of the questions are, I won't say it's from book, but it is matching from this book, which is a huge thing. Okay, so what was the aim of the program Students on the ICE? The program Students on the ICE aims to study and examine the Earth's past, present and future by taking high school students to ends of the world and providing them with inspiring educational opportunities, thereby shaping their insight. ये हो गया तुम्हारा इस क्वेश्चन का. Now the next question, how did Kasturba Gandhi help the people of Champaran? She, with the help of other ladies or other people, what did she do? She opened primary villages in 6 primary schools. In 6 villages. She started talking about sanitation. She took women with her in the discussion, and she taught them how to keep themselves clean. She taught them hygiene. She taught them sanitation, and these all are the things she helped them in their health related issues. So these are the ways through which Kasturba Gandhi helped the people of Champaran. The next question, which is, or if you don't want to attempt this question, you can attempt this. How did J.B. Kriplani respond to Gandhi's telegram announcing his arrival to Muzaffarpur? Now, the best way to answer any question is copy the question in an answer form. J.B. Kriplani's response to Gandhi's telegram announcing his arrival to Muzaffarpur was that he arrived with a large body of students at the station at night, in order to receive Gandhi. Okay, this is how you can tell. Question is, who was Anand? What did he say to Bama? Now this is a very frequently asked question. Who was Anand? What did he say to Bama? We all know Anand was Bama's brother, and he always advised her to told her that untouchability is a crime and untouchability is nonsense, and you don't think about that and everything. So in page number 49, question number 5, kind of the same answer. Anand advised Bama that she should study with care and learn everything she could. It is the medium of study which will help change people's opinion towards her, and they would attach or interact on that basis. So these words of her brother made a deep impact on her. Now, what all questions have matched or are somewhere there in the book, I'll try to do one thing in the description box, or not in the description box. At the end of the video, what I'll do, I'll put up a picture where I will write the question number of the model paper the JAC has released, and till what extent it has matched with the exam target questions which are there. So I'll give the reference so that you have no problem and you can go and look for the answer. Okay. Then the next question is, who was Tiger King? How did he kill the 100 tiger? Now this is also somewhere here in the chapter. You can go to the chapter Tiger King, and there you can see how did the king acquire his name, or who was Tiger King. Somewhere, how did he, who was it, and how did he kill the tiger is in question number 4. So you can go and just take a look. Alright, okay. Now the long answer type, which is a 5 marks each, and there you have to write at least one side of the page, and after that also you can write a little bit, but at least one side is important. why was Douglas afraid of water and what happened to him as a child? Okay, so why was he afraid of water? Because the California incident, it is also there in your book, as in the book exam target. I'll show you, I'll let you know the page number, and if you are finding it difficult to understand here, all the reference that is which question and which page number and which chapter, it will be mentioned at the end of the video. So what happened to him? Okay, so here is the question 3. Why did author had a dislike for water? So kind of the same answer will be there. Why was he afraid of water? What happened to him when he was a child? All right. Okay, now or you can say that this is the question, or it's written, how did Bama learn about untouchability and the caste system? So how did he learn about untouchability and caste system? The similar kind of answer is there in question number 4, page 44. What did Bama come to know about social discrimination in a community? What and how is almost the same here. How did she come to know? She saw a man who was carrying a varai with a string, and there she thought and understood, and Anand told her everything. So this is your model paper, JAC Board 2021 for English Core. And now what all questions have matched exactly the copy of it, and what all are almost same. I have already told you all the objectives. Please let me know if you want me to discuss the objective. I'll make a separate video only for the objective of the model test paper. This was mainly to make you all understand that, okay, do not worry if you don't know what is the answer. It's there in your exam target, so you will have no problem whatsoever. Okay, that's why now any doubts, any feedback, anything you would like to me to make a video on regarding your board preparation or anything else, you can just mention in the comment section. But please let me know 2 things. First, that is the book available in the market, yes or no? And second, that do you want me to make a video only discussing the MCQs of the model test paper which the JAC has released? Okay, so till then, thank you, keep studying, be safe, and we'll meet again soon.